For many organizations worldwide, digital transformation has accelerated over the last 2 years, prompting new investments in advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, AI. Today, AI is already changing the way businesses operate fundamentally by helping companies address labor and skill shortages, automating repetitive processes, and even increasingly assisting them in reducing their environmental impact and becoming more sustainable. Today, we have Dr. Seth Dobrin, Global Chief AI Officer at IBM, to let us know how businesses and consumers benefit from this next wave of technology. Welcome to the show, Dr. Seth Dobrin. How are you?
I'm doing well, Dan. Thanks for having me.
All right, so what are some of the factors that are driving AI adoption today?
Yeah, so it's a good, timely question because we just finished a study called the AI Adoption Index for 2022, where we found that businesses around the world have two things driving adoption of AI. First, the technology itself has become more accessible and easier to use. And then on top of that, businesses are starting to deal with a lot of challenges such as environmental pressure, complex supply chains, and skills shortage, which are all ripe for AI and automation to help address these.
And how is AI playing a role in the lives of consumers and businesses?
Yeah, so more than a third of companies are already using AI, and 42% of them saying they're exploring the use of it. What that means is that AI is already having an impact on our lives. For instance, AI can help optimize IT systems in response to events such as Black Friday. And Carhartt is a company that's using AI to help handle dramatic spikes in demand, where they get visibility into how their applications are performing, issues that are happening, and using AI to address those proactively. Another good example is Party City, which many of us have either heard of or been to. And Party City used AI during the pandemic to optimize their supply chain or a shift in how their consumers were interacting over the last 2 years, moving from almost entirely in-person brick and mortar to either fully digital or including curbside pickup after you order online.
So why should consumers trust AI, and how are technology companies like IBM building that trust?
Yeah, so that's a very pertinent question as well. In fact, 85% of IT professionals realize that consumers need to trust and understand AI for them to interact with the company. And AI ethics is still a new field, but 2/3 of companies say they actually lack skills in this area. But we have a human-centered approach that we apply to trustworthy AI that puts these AI ethics principles at its core of both governed data and AI technology, and also fostering an open ecosystem to help these companies ensure that they're implementing AI in a trustworthy manner.
So how is AI being applied to emerging issues such as sustainability? How does that work?
Yeah, so in fact, 1 in 5 companies are adopting AI because of environmental pressures, and 2/3 of them are either using or planning to use AI in this space. And so, for instance, in addition to using AI to reduce carbon emissions, businesses need to understand holistically what's going on in their operations, everything from asset management to IT infrastructure to supply chains, climate and weather impacts on their supply chains, and then complex analysis and reporting that's required for these social, environmental, and social, governance reporting, either mandates or voluntary efforts from companies. Sun and Belt is a good company good example of a company that's using AI to help understand, how their infrastructure that they support, infrastructure company, and use it and reduces the amount of vehicles that need to either drive through the tunnels or bridges to assess the stability and performance of those infrastructure.
So where can our viewers go for more information to learn more about AI and helping out their businesses and their lives a little bit?
Yeah, so if they want to learn what IBM is doing in trustworthy AI, or they want to learn how our customers are implementing AI, or they want to download the AI Adoption Index, they can go to ibm.com/Watson.
Well, there you go. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Seth Dobrin. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. And all right, well, thank you for all the information.
Thanks, Stan. Appreciate it.